My name is Quickshot Stan,
My name's Pistol Patty.
and we have been living in these areas for
35 years
40 years.
since our mom died, because we came out the womb.
She died of cholera in the outbreak back in 1840.
Yeah, sad times, but we're over it.
So we've been living in these fields on this ranch.
40 years, is it?
50 years, is it?
Oh, 35, I think.
Well, Pa left us when we were young. He was arrested. He was an angry man, used to beat Mum.
I can't remember.
He would have beat
him
her to
too
death
well.
if the cholera didn't get her first.
Used to beat us as well.
I remember. I've still got the bruises.
But until I got my gun, and I tried to fire it, we got scared. We got away.
He ran for miles until the sheriff caught him.
For a living, we breed horses. We bred about 1,000 horses over in these lands
This week,
this week.
we are the greatest horse breeders this side of Timbuktu. It's like Pa used to say, if you're gonna piss like a pup, then I'd get on the porch and let the real dogs eat. You know, I love horses and they love us too. But one summer we had some fellows from down in the village, some waywards, and they came trying to steal our horses.
They did.
They
But you know what
did.
we done?
What did we do? We shot them!
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. And can you grab my hat, please? My favorite horse is probably Misty. She's a lovely little lassie, and I raised her from a young girl all the way to her now, and I ride her around town
Slowly trot.
slowly like a nice little gallop on a Sunday.
My horse went like my sister. Yeah,
You shot her?
pistol. Pistol
I
Patty.
wondered where she'd gone, but didn't want to ask.
Well, yeah, she's gone now.
Oh no. Sometimes off the neighboring cowboys we get some meat and we cook that up.
Seaweed sometimes.
Sometimes we get some
Oatmeal. We like eating oats. Porridge. Porridge keeps you strong.
When have we ever had seaweed? We grow one potato a year,
And that's
and we have to find it. It's a baby new, not even a jacket.
I like a potato. They're quite versatile. Like, you could do a lot with them. Mash them, fry them,
Beans,
roast them,
beans,
bake them.
beans.
Bacon. I like bacon as well. Bacon from the cows. Not cows, pigs.
Pigs, if you think about it, are like little cows, but pink.
Pigs are like cows. I see what you
I like a steak.
And you can't milk a pig, but you can milk a cow.
You can milk a pig.
We never milk
We
any
don't
of
milk
our
pigs though. That's all too messy.
Shoot.
You never know what you're grabbing with a pig. This thing about being a cowboy,
Is our
Okay.
hats keep on blowing off.
and also not being able to read.
I can read. I don't know about you.
What does that say? Anyway,
Pistol Patty says. It says Pistol Patty. It's my brand.
would you like to buy a Pistol Patty t-shirt? Because that's
Yeah.
actually our side hustle here. Look, it comes with its own fly. I wake up 5 a.m.
I wake up 6 a.m.
She's lazy. I make
Sure.
the breakfast.
I have to go to sleep later.
She's on night watch. We had this group of bandits come through the other week. They were drifters and they just were looking for trouble. So we've had to stay up a bit later on the ranch just to make sure they're not coming to hassle us or steal the cattle.
But if I'm on watch, no one comes near us.
Everyone knows Pistol Patty.
Everyone knows Pistol
Everyone
Patty.
knows Pistol
Except
Patty.
the sheriff.
She's the quickest shot in Texas, I'd say.
I shoot my loads real quick.
The hardest
That-
thing.
That's the hard thing about being a cowboy.
Always watching your back.
You have to. Around here,
If
No one's
it's
gonna
not
save you.
cholera, it's a bandit gonna get you.
no one's gonna save you except yourself. That's why you got to hold the gun.
You gotta be always have your gun at the ready. I also struggle with duels because I'm often out in the saloon and someone comes up to me and they say,
Hey, Quickshot Stan, I challenge you to a duel.
and I go, not today, buddy. And then the sheriff comes in, he comes to me, and I have to go into a cell for causing trouble.
I know, that's happened way too often. And I had to get you out.
You had to
Remember when I
pay,
had to pay that bounty? £1,000.
dead or alive. I'm glad she brought me back alive. We're in constant worry, so hopefully we'll save up enough for selling the cows and be able to move out of this place and get somewhere a bit nicer. I just want to move somewhere that's a little less windy so we can be happy together.
We're never happy together. We're always arguing. We always have rivals. We always shoot each other or try to. I've got holes in my legs from where he shot me.
Trouser legs, she means.
No,
She
my
wears
legs.
great big flares.
I was taken into the hospital the other day.
And the doctor thought she weren't gonna make it. He made her choose out on the big stick.
But I got my way through it because I'm strong. I'm a woman. I can get through this.
See, I think this whole woman movement in the cowboy thing, it just don't really... Women aren't like men.
Women are tougher.
They can't speak to the cows like a man can.
Especially when I love other women. Yeah, I said it. Did you know that? I'm
No,
basically a man
This
in
is
this
news
world.
to me.
Yeah.
Peppermint Patty.
You no. Pistol Patty. Who are you talking to?
You.
I'm Pistol Patty.
They call us the Chuckle
They call me
siblings.
Chuckle Brothers.
That's only because she looks a bit like a man. And that's quite hard in the cowboy world because gender is quite, it's what you see, whereas it's sometimes on the inside. At least that's what Ma told me before she died of cholera in 1885. You see, when we were younger, we never had school. Ma and Pa taught us to live off the land,
Clean the cattle. Clean the cattle field.
stroke the cattle, milk, not milk the cattle.
We don't mix.
We milk the cows, look after the cattle. Cattle are cows. Oh. This is one of the struggles. We just weren't educated properly.
Who is nowadays? No one's educated. There's too much to learn. We know everything we need to know. Being on
We
the
know-
field, we know how to run this field. We know how to shoot a pistol.
Lose a hat.
Yeah,